We're here at Printing United in Orlando, and we're now speaking to Canon on the preview day of the show. So can you first introduce your name and your role at Canon?
Yes, my name's Bob Barbera, and I'm with Canon USA, and I'm responsible for what we call our customer marketing activities for production, toner, inkjet, and large format products.
And for those who don't know, and I guess some of our audience might be based in the UK or Europe, what is there any major differences between, say, Canon EMEA, Canon USA? Is there still a lot of integration between sort of the different regions?
It's just the regional responsibility. So Canon USA is our Americas business, and then Canon EMEA will be responsible for the EMEA business.
Great, okay. And what is it you're showing this year at the show? Obviously, you're a title sponsor, and you've got the largest booth at the show as well, so it's going to be quite a lot. And what leads Canon to go in so big?
How much time you have? There's a lot we can talk about.
Yes,
but no, we have quite a lot to show, and some great new, exciting and new announcements. The first is the Colorado XL, which is our wide format device. This is the first global showing of the Colorado XL product, which is 11 feet wide, large format device that could either be roll-to-roll or could be a hybrid type solution. So we're very, very excited about having this as the first global showing of this new innovative product. We also have our production products like the brand new Vario Print IX1700, which is a sheet-fed, high-quality commercial inkjet production press, as well as our image press family, and our other wide format products, the popular Colorado M series, Arizona, which are our flatbed devices, and Image Prograph, as well as our Prisma workflow solution. So quite a lot to showcase.
And you said you'll be doing over the 3 days a lot of presentations and demonstrations. So usually at these big shows, Canon does garner a lot of attention, a lot of visitors to the stand. So do you want to give people a glimpse as to what they can expect at those demonstrations?
Yeah, so we have there's a presentation demonstration theater for the Colorado XL. So it's going to be a great type of presentation. It'll start off for about 10 minutes in the theater, getting an overview of the technology, then going over to the product, seeing a demonstration. And then we have a video application wall that highlights the technology, as well as a lot of the unique applications off the Colorado XL. So that's will be one of the theater type presentations. And the other one will be around the IX1700. Once again, we'll take them over to the IX1700 and do kind of a live demonstration presentation. And then to showcase and talk about our inkjet innovation and heritage, we have a theater presentation around inkjet innovation.
And on the production side, you were mentioning earlier in the presentation about the production presses you've got at the show. We've seen even in the UK, there's a lot of popularity in terms of these production presses having big installations and quite a lot of them. So what sort of solutions are they offering customers and visitors at the moment?
So we have a wide range of solutions, obviously, from short-run production printing, books, applications. But like with the Image Press V1350, one of the applications that we'll be highlighting here at the show is with print embellishment. So we're working with a company called Scandicor and Duplo, who are kind of our partners, where we'll be printing some embellished print applications between their technologies and the Image Press 1350.
Fantastic, yeah. And then also you've got label and packaging printers at the show. You mentioned Edale, which is a UK company as well. Do you want to talk a bit about how that's a growing market as well, like the label and packaging side?
Yes, the label packaging is a very, very strategic growth opportunity for Canon that we're investing heavily in. So we actually don't have presses here at the show, but we have a sample gallery that highlights our different products, from either a desktop label printer to our new product that's coming out called the Label Stream LS2000, as well as folks from Edale to talk about their flexographic label printing solutions. And then on the packaging side, once again, we have some different samples, things coming off of the Colorado, coming off our Image Press products for packaging, light packaging applications, some products that Edale has, as well as a new product that Canon announced several weeks ago called the CoroPress BI17, which will be a corrugated press that will come to the market in 2027.
Fantastic. And something that was mentioned again with the especially the debut of the Colorado XL, is just addressing those needs that printers want answered in terms of diversifying, which goes across quite a big part of what Canon does with its portfolio. So is there anything particular you're seeing here in the USA, or which is sort of global in terms of what people are trying to answer and the problems that they're trying to solve with all these types of machines?
Well, I think one of the problems that printers are trying to solve is the workforce issue here in the U.S. I'm sure it's similar in Europe. People are aging out, so how do they find that next generation of talent? Their offset press operators are starting to retire, and the digital printing is becoming more and more prominent. So they're looking to utilize these digital presses to transition more and more from offset to digital. Some of the future products like the IX 1700, Vario press, IV7 that we have some samples here as well, B2 inkjet press, are very, very important solutions for customers to help them kind of transition over from offset to fully digital.
And something you mentioned with the debut of the XL is the UV gel technology and the innovations you're seeing with the print heads. Can you talk a bit about that technology and what benefits that gives?
Yeah, the UV gel was developed specifically for the Colorado. It's very unique technology from Canon. So it's not a liquid, but it's more of a paste. So as that's onto the sheet, it's keeping a very no dot gain, a very nice color rendition. So if you look at the Colorado, for example, you don't see the need to put fifth and sixth colors in there to expand the color gamut. It has a very, very wide color gamut because of these UV gel inks and how we cure those inks and the purity of those inks to hit this wide color gamut. Also the speed that the UV gel has. So it's a very, very fast, wide format type device.
And is there anything else you'd like to mention, or anything that people who are visiting the stand should look out for, or that you want to shout out?
One of the things that's there that we always get a great response is the different sample applications. So we'll have a lot of applications around the booth, on the inkjet, on the wide format, to showcase the diversity, the range, what people can be doing. A lot of people have production devices or wide format devices, so we're trying to help bring new ideas of how they can use those devices, to grow their business, to expand their capabilities.
Fantastic, cool. Well, yeah, go check everything out at the Canon stand, and you can continue to find more coverage of Printing United here on Print Monthly.